Good evening, welcome on in to From Day One. Where we last left this afternoon, we pick up the subset in the state of Washington. Let's resume with Van Valian.
The rest of the fence?
Do you have ID? No,
Yeah, I have ID. I have ID.
Okay, so no, it's an infraction.
So it's infraction. So I can keep driving and you keep pulling me down the road and infracting me. No arrest.
I don't know why you would do that.
Because you guys are infringing on my rights. And that's what I'm saying. It's not a crime. It's not a crime to drive. And that's what I'm saying. Another thing is that you guys are supposed to be focused on crime, not violating constitutional rights. You guys are peace officers. You guys are not people to enforce something that is...
We're just enforcing Washington state law.
Okay, well, Washington
state law says you have to have a driver's license.
So then, will you guys give me a ticket every time I keep driving? Because I need to get the kids to school.
I think the look of disbelief on the cop's face should answer that question for you, shouldn't it? But now he follows that dumb question up with this humdinger of a statement.
Either you give me a ticket one time, because I can only be prosecuted for one ticket. And if I drive home...
That's not true either.
No, I meant for one issue. And one issue, if he keeps pulling me over, then he's harassing me. I'm going to sit there and drive.
It's not harassment. He's advised you that you're not able to drive.
Okay, so...
Has he advised you to call a licensed driver to come get you?
No.
Okay, well, I'm advising you that. Call a licensed driver to come drive your vehicle, and you can drive...
No, it's my private owned vehicle. I have every right to drive.
Okay,
Can I get a different...
First of all, you're using driving and travelling interchangeably when they are two completely different words with different meanings. Travelling is a right, driving isn't. Also, I like how he almost asked the supervisor for another supervisor because he doesn't like what he's hearing from this one. The truth hurts, I guess.
You are...
You're not even having me look it up.
No,
I'm standing up for my rights.
I don't need to look it up.
Why don't you look it up? I'm asking. That's the thing. You guys, under oath, you guys do your due diligence to educate yourself.
You can argue it in court. You can
I know
the legislature.
That. I know that. Yes.
But they need to change the law, and that's what I'm telling you. If you want to be able to say that you don't have to have a driver's license, then the legislators over in Olympia need to change the law to say you don't have to have a driver's license to drive in the state.
That's what it says, and you're not even looking it up. You won't even look it up. So can you look it up? Can we both go over to your car and look it up? Because I need to get these kids to school, and you guys need to be educated more on it. I'm serious.
Says the guy who couldn't point to one single RCW when challenged on it, and then ignores the 10th Amendment of the Constitution because he's either ignorant of it, or worse still, because it's inconvenient to him. His kids are still late for school and probably freezing in the car, by the way.
Correct.
I don't need to be educated more on it because I know what the law states. That's what you don't seem to understand. You and I...
that's what you
and I are not going to agree.
No, I know we're not going to agree because you guys are one-directed mind. You guys are only directed under you guys' whatever book or traveling thing that whatever education you guys go under. But you guys don't educate yourselves and continue to educate yourselves on things, on laws, on constitutional rights. And that's the thing. You're violating my constitutional right to travel. I have the freedom to life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness.
Washington State says that you have to have a
but it
valid
does not
driver's license to operate a
Supreme
vehicle.
Court or the Constitution.
Washington State can be more stringent than the Supreme Court of the U.S. Constitution.
Okay, so then why can't we look up the revised code of Washington, Title 46?
What do you want to look up in Title 46?
We will look up vehicle travel, a.k.a. the right to travel.
That is not anywhere in Title 46.
Are you serious?
I'm positive. That title is not in there anywhere.
And surprise, surprise, if you pump vehicle travel, aka the right to travel, into Google, it takes you to righttotravel.com. And if you scroll down to the bottom of this well put together website, you'll find that exact quote with the misinformation this guy is spouting beneath it.
This chapter may be cited as a Uniform Commercial Driver's License Act.
Yeah.
Short title.
Yeah. So there is a UCR, right?
So can we look those up?
Drivers, because
Yes.
Have you heard of different classes of licenses?
Yeah, different classes of licenses,
Class
and I
A,
don't
Class
follow
B,
under
Class
that.
C.
Yes, and I don't follow under
Those
that.
are commercial licenses.
Yes,
That allows you to drive heavy trucks.
and that's what you guys are supposed to be ticketing. That's what you guys are supposed to be ticketing. I don't follow under that. I don't follow under that.
Exactly, you don't fall under that statute because you're not driving a commercial vehicle. You're a non-commercial driver, so you require a non-commercial driver's license. States issue both categories. You guys have taken something fairly simple to grasp, put it in a blender, and then you try to make sense of what comes out of the other end.
And that's what I'm saying. But I mean, It's okay. I'm not trying to, hassle you guys or anything. I'm just sticking my rights, stand up for my rights.
Yeah,
but the thing is that I have every right to travel in my private owned vehicle. I have every right. For my personal property, I have every right to travel. If I was speeding, I'm sorry. You ticket me for that. I will take that up with the court. But I have every right to travel. Now, if I'm traveling down the road...
Let me ask you a question. So you believe that you're allowed to travel without a driver's license?
Yes.
And you're telling him that it's okay that he wrote you for a speeding ticket. So why do you have to follow the speed limit?
I don't have to follow the speed limit.
So you can drive as fast as you want?
As long as I'm being safe.
Where does that say that in the Title 46?
What? I'll go through it with court and everything.
This is getting embarrassing at this point. I would just give up and call an Uber if I were you. If you're having trouble convincing this cop, then how do you expect to hold your own against a judge?
I'm just saying that if you guys are going to harass me for traveling in my private owned vehicle, then you guys are going to be committing a
It's not harassment for us to tell you you don't have a valid driver's license, so you can't drive.
Well, I'm going to drive in my personal vehicle.
You're going to get another ticket.
And I'll get another ticket. And then I'm going to drive again. And I'm going to drive again. And again, and again, and again, until I get the kids to school. If you guys arrest me, then you guys arrest me, which is a criminal offense against you guys. You guys are supposed to be peace officers. And you guys are supposed to understand. I'm not trying to commit no crime. I'm just trying to get the kids to school.
If this is you not trying to commit crimes, then I would hate to see the damage you could unleash by trying. Also, I'm still not happy that you're willing to drive your kids around in an unlicensed, uninsured and unregistered vehicle while speeding because you believed some nonsense on a right to travel website. But I will give him this, he is persistent, and if he could redirect that enthusiasm into something more positive, I think he could be fairly successful. Also, these cops have been really patient with him, so much so that while they've been talking, one of the cops has been in his car printing out different definitions to show him how wrong he is.
And every other supervisor has been lenient and understanding. They've even helped me sit there and look it up and everything. You're the only one that's not doing that.
So we read some definitions. There's some definitions for you.
Okay.
I don't know what you want me to look up. Nowhere in Title 46 does it say you have a right to travel. It does not say that anywhere.
Okay, so what one is this one?
We printed off the definition of recreational vehicle for you.
Okay, where's recreational vehicle?
The definition of motor vehicle. We printed
Where's
off license required when.
License required rights and restrictions. No person may drive a motor vehicle upon a highway and state without first obtaining a driver's license issued to Washington. A valid driver. A motor vehicle. I'm not a motor vehicle.
Well, I printed off the definition.
I'm not a motor vehicle. I'm a recreational vehicle. Did you print off recreational vehicle?
It's in there too.
Motor vehicle. Motor vehicles include a neighborhood electric car, golf car. Motor vehicle excludes a electric personal assisted motor, a powered golf cart, a moped, a personal delivery device as defined. A personal delivery device as defined, which is my car. A personal delivery device. It's traveling. That's what it is.
Dude, you've just described an electrically powered device intended primarily to transport property on sidewalks and crosswalks, which can only weigh less than 120 pounds with a maximum speed of 6 miles per hour. So no, it's not a personal delivery device. This guy is a complete joke and an embarrassment to the sovereign citizen movement. Anyway, now they look up the definition of a recreational vehicle, which obviously doesn't fit the description either. But let's see where he goes with this.
And that's not what you told me before. You told me it was a recreational vehicle,
yeah,
which is why you were able to do that.
Yes.
It's not a personal delivery device, it's a recreational vehicle. Right? Which is what you told me it was.
Either way.
Recreational vehicle. I provided it for you.
Okay, where's recreational vehicle?
I think it was the first one. Yeah. It's very true.
Very close to vehicle. This is a motor vehicle.
You have to go.
That's not
the next one. Oh, it might be the first one. Yeah. This one over there.
Recreational vehicle means something you don't have.
Flip it over. Yep. There you go. Now rotate. The recreational vehicle is right. Yeah. No,
No, I know. It says a means to travel trailer, motorhome, truck, camping trailer that is primarily designed and used as temporary living quarters. It is either self-propelled or mounted on or drawn by another vehicle. Is transient, which means travel, is not occupied as a primary residence, and is not immobilized or permanently affixed to a manufactured mobile home. That's not what my car is. My car is a personal
Your vehicle
automobile.
is not a recreational vehicle as you said it was before, which is why you said you had the right.
Recreational, okay, it's an automobile.
Right, so we're back to it being an automobile again. Okay. But he has one last stab at the recreational vehicle definition section. But the cop soon buries that one when it turns out he's reading a subsection definition of a mobile home park. No, I am not joking.
Oh, really? Okay.
It's a privately owned automobile. And at the same time, it states up here that you have every right to enjoy. You have a right to present and use the enjoyment of the real property.
Well, you're reading a subsection definition of mobile home park.
Okay.
So yeah, you have every right to enjoy a mobile home park if you want.
You can keep dancing around this definition all day long and call your vehicle a privately owned automobile, personal automobile, recreational vehicle, or my favourite from now on, a personal delivery device. It will not change the fact that what you are driving is a motor vehicle. The manufacturer calls it a motor vehicle and the law recognises it as one. And nothing you say or do will change that.
We're not gonna.
These are all mobile homes. These are all mobile. This is not a vehicle. This is not a personal automobile.
I've tried to provide you with documentation for you to read and understand definitions. Okay. I'm doing what I can for you.
Okay.
Obviously, we're in a difference of opinion here.
Yes, I appreciate
However, my opinion still stands that if you drive, you're going to get another ticket for driving.
Okay.
So you need to get. This could have been solved by you getting a licensed driver to drive.
Not gonna do it.
Okay, that's fine. And I'll write you a ticket for driving.
Okay.
I've told you before. I told you again. That's going to happen.
So you're going to waste your time on a non-ticket when you should
I'm
be
not going to waste my
crowd.
time. I'm going to sit here and write my report because this is going to be a little bit of a lengthy report.
But that's what I'm saying. But you're going to focus on me taking my kids to school and pulling me over, which you're stalking me at that point. If I don't commit a crime, if I don't commit an infraction, if I'm driving just fine, you guys don't have a right to pull me over.
Wrong.
You have it.
Incorrect. So we're not going to have this conversation here anymore. All right,
Okay.
we've said
I'm
our
gonna take the
piece.
kids to school.
Said your piece.
You guys pull me over. You pull me over. I'm gonna take the kids to school. I'm gonna take the kids to school. I gotta get my kids to school. I'm being a parent right now,
I understand what
and I'm
you're saying.
protecting my family from my rights.
I understand what you're saying.
And if you guys want to be assholes about it, then I will take every ticket that you guys want to throw at me.
Okay.
I need to get my kids to school. And I appreciate you guys talking with me. I don't mean to be a dick back to you guys, but I'm just saying I have my rights, and I will go to court, and I will hash it out in court.
And
And I
that is
don't
well
mean
within
any
your right to
personal
do.
thing against you guys.
Fair enough.
And here's what I'm telling you, is that all of that paperwork you've been provided, all of the information you've been provided,
Yes.
you need to look at that.
Say what?
Hey, you can't harass my passenger. You cannot harass my passenger.
Follow me?
I'm not following you. I'm going to and I'm not obstructing anything. You cannot harass my passenger.
Of course somebody has a protection order out against him. Why am I not surprised? Also, it's not harassment for him to speak to the passenger. You need to add that and stalking to the growing list of words that you don't understand.
I was going to say, that's pretty long list.
There's not an order violation.
Okay, what's your name?
I don't need to tell you her name.
No, but I have a legal right to investigate this part.
For what?
Order violation. Stay with him.
I stand right here.
No, you won't.
So here's the thing. You're causing yourself more problems.
Okay. I'm just saying. Now you guys are fishing. You guys are fishing.
We're not fishing.
Yes, you guys already gave me my ticket.
If
You
you have
guys
a
already gave me my ticket. Yes, you guys already gave me my ticket. He's already been gone. Your original officer here. Now he's fishing.
Do you have a valid order?
A valid order?
Valid restraining order for protection.
But I wasn't doing anything for you guys to sit there and even start.
A judge
You guys are illegal. I know, but now you guys are illegal search and seizure in my car. He opened my door. He opened my door. Yes, illegal search
You
and
can ask
seizure.
for a question.
Yeah, after you guys fish for everything.
Fish?
Yeah, you guys are fishing. He stood in there and he's pulling all my reports and everything.
Did you ask us to?
Okay, that's true.
You did. You
Okay,
asked us to.
That's true. That's true. That's true. Okay.
Even if you didn't, they can investigate you to find out if you have warrants or orders layers of protection out against you. That's kind of their job.
Yes, it is.
So back to your motor vehicle question. You should read that.
I'm going to
She provided ID badges letters in the Sierra bird, not Tierra.
So now you can get on my way.
Well, you have a license?
No.
Nobody has a license.
No.
Okay, so we're done?
I'm not done with the supervisor.
No, that's fine. I just meant our portion of investigating that is done.
Okay, what's your name?
Sherman.
Sherman?
Yes.
Okay, so here's the thing. I don't know what else you want me to tell you. The law plainly states that you have to have a driver's license to operate a motor vehicle.
For hire.
And here's no, not for hire. There's nothing about that in there. And we've gone back and forth now about how you say it's a recreational vehicle, and now it's a personal delivery device. You can try to find anything you want out of this, but it's not going to work.
Okay, but that's the automobile one.
What part of "it's not going to work" do you not understand? Showing him more nonsense
It's
paperwork with the word
not
automobile
going to
written on
work.
it isn't going to magically change his mind. He knows the law, you don't.
I'm not licensed. I'm not registered. I'm a privately owned automobile. Rights and restrictions under that line.
So you realize that this definition that you're handing me is from 1915. Do you realize that? This is from session the 14th session of 1915.
Yes.
And I already
Yes.
handed you 4620.005 what the current one is. You're trying to hand us that, I already gave that to you.
So this says a motor vehicle shall include all vehicles or machines propelled by any power other than muscular, used upon the public highways for the transportation of persons, freight, produce, or any commodity except traction engines temporarily upon the public highway road rollers are made of road-making machines upon rails or tracks.
Yes, now it's the next part.
So do you understand?
Yes,
Do you understand this is from 1915?
Yes, now the automobile part.
So this is over 100 years old.
And that's fine.
Do you believe the laws have changed or been revised
For
in the last 100 years?
For my constitutional right, it says that I have every right to travel. At my private affair, I have every right to travel.
Sherman, I can't help you anymore.
Okay, that's totally fine. That's totally fine.
Like somebody told you, we're not gonna see eye eye.
Yeah, I
And
know.
you can't hand me something from 1915
Okay,
and
I'll
expect
go to
me to
court.
and expect me to say, oh yeah, this is valid.
Okay, I'm gonna go to court and I'll deal with it there. I'm just trying to, get you guys education because every other officer looked through all my stuff and they have to
I'm
read the report.
educated up to 2023.
Well, I'm gonna get these kids to school. You guys pull me over. I'll take the ticket. You guys cannot arrest me. But you guys can keep giving me
Yes, you
tickets.
can.
I need to get my kids to school. I'm not trying to be a dick or anything. I'm a father.
He's
I
trying to
don't
be a
think
dick.
you're trying to be a dick, and nobody's told you that.
Well, you can't stop me from traveling.
Well, we can stop you because you don't have a driver's license. Why did the deputy stop you?
For speeding?
For speeding.
Yes. And I was sorry for that. And he ticketed me for
So
that.
he made a valid traffic stop on you because you were violating the speed limit.
Yes. And now I have every right to travel.
And now he is found because what is he allowed to ask you for? Per Washington state law.
I don't have to.
What have you no
If only if I commit a crime.
For Washington state law, what are you required to provide?
If I commit a crime or if I signed under a license, which I'm not signed under a license. When I sign that license, then that means I am agreeing to abide by your guys' law. I don't have a license, and I'm
So
not.
you're telling me you don't have to abide by Washington state law.
When I don't sign that license, yes. And I'll go to court, and they'll sit there and read that. They'll understand that. The person that goes through all those definitions, everything.
The arrogance of this guy is incredible. The fact that he says he doesn't need to abide by the law because he didn't sign up for a license is both dangerous and irresponsible. Having a driver's license not only shows who you are, but it shows you've had the training and the skills to operate a motor vehicle. And
Correct.
now I'm hoping this deputy addresses this with him, especially because he has kids in the car with him.
So Title 9A in the revised Code of Washington says you're not allowed to kill somebody, right? Murder in the second.
No.
So if you murder somebody, you
No.
abide by the law.
No, if I'm not harming, hurting, or committing any crime, therefore I do not have to ID myself.
Where is that in the revised code of Washington? Which title?
It's not in there.
Oh my goodness.
Well, it's somewhere in there, right? You're trying to educate
That's not what
us.
it says.
I will get all that information, and when I go to court, they will have that information too. Okay? But the thing is that I'm a father now, okay? Besides all that other stuff, besides all what we're going through, I'm a father. I gotta get my kids to school. Okay, if you pull, I'll get my kids to school. If you guys pull me back on the way back, ticket me again, okay. But I need to get my kids to school, and that's what I'm gonna do. If you ticket me, then ticket me. I'm sorry, but I need to get them to school.
Just so I understand, you are refusing to call a licensed driver, and you're going to endanger the welfare of your kids driving without a license.
Correct.
No, you're escalating stuff.
I'm not escalating it.
That's escalating. You're trying to make me escalate something. You're trying to sit there and fish for something. You're trying to throw more stuff on me.
What am I fishing for?
I don't know. But I'm going to stay here. I'm going to get a valid driver's license, and then I'm going to take off.
Okay, sounds great.
Right, so that's where the video ends, with him agreeing to get a licensed driver, but the car is still uninsured and unregistered, and if he drives it, he will be pulled over again. So it shouldn't be going anywhere else but the impound lot, in my opinion.
Correct.
That's where it would be going here in the UK. Anyway, I do think all three cops, specifically the sergeant, did a fantastic job of calling him out on his knowledge or lack of knowledge of the law, and explained the law really well to him, even though they were under no obligation to. Did he take it on board? I'm guessing
No.
not. He was too fixated on that
Definitely
stupid
not.
paperwork downloaded from the righttotravel.com. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this really long video, then please...
Thank you very much, Van. I definitely appreciate you. And with that, we will bring the evening to a close. As always, please make sure you do like, share, and subscribe. Help us get to the goal of 50,000 views. 1,000 subscribers. The box of Nintendo's nice red presents. Google put us on the algorithm. Coinbase, Ibotta, you know the drill for those below. And until next time, like, share, and subscribe. Be kind to one another. And release the Krakens as we march along this evening and every evening here from day one. Have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow.